Welcome to Vernon Township High School as Muggs Media presents the high school softball game of the week. It's the 100 and Warren Sussex Tournament semifinals as the second-seeded Vernon Vikings, who come in with a record of 11-1 under their veteran head coach Kerry Ludekin, host the sixth-seeded Lenape Valley Patriots, who come in with an outstanding record of 13-2 under their veteran coach Bill Moore. Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us here live on the Muggs Media YouTube page. That's right, our first softball game live. I know some people on our social media were looking for some softball. Well, here you go, folks. We got our first live softball game, and it couldn't be a bigger one, as the winner of this game will go to the HWS Finals next Saturday, May the 12th, at 11 a.m. at Phillipsburg High School. They will play the winner of a game that will be played Friday, as that would be ninth-seeded North Warren will be at fourth-seeded North Hunterdon, and North Hunterdon knocked off Sparta 1-0 to get to that game, and North Warren pulled the upset of the tournament. Jackie Bono was terrific. They knocked off Hunterdon Central. Before we get underway here at Vernon Township High School, we want to thank all of our sponsors. A big shout-out to our friend George Morville of Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, Newton's Porter Road. He is the reason why we're able to go live. Thank you so much, George, for everything you do for Muggs Media. We also want to thank Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Watch Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Sussex County Community College, start here, go anywhere. Tri-State Rental and Party World, located on Newton Sparta Road in Newton. We also want to thank Eastern Propane, D&H Risk Solutions, and we have special sponsors for tonight's game, as we have the Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner, is a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen, so a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen, and then tomorrow morning, folks, on your way to work, if you live in Vernon, stop at Trax Deli on Vernon Crossing Road. Great food there. The owners, Kevin Mitchell and Scott Jenke, big supporters of all Vernon athletics, and they are a sponsor on tonight's game. Check them out on social media for their upcoming specials. Great food down there. And if you go there, folks, check out their Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. It's the best. So we want to thank all the sponsors for helping getting these games of the week on, and especially George Morville for helping us get these games on live streaming on the Muggs Media YouTube page. So let's talk about this game. These two teams play in the Freedom Division. They've already played once. Vernon posted a 6-0 victory. Big win for pitcher Tori Grafone. The sophomore is just having an outstanding season. In that win, she went 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, and she threw a one-hitter, a 6-0 victory. Grafone on this year has just been tremendous, both in the circle. She has that record of 11-1. The only loss was a tough opening day loss to Newton. A couple of unearned runs scored by the Braves. Give the Braves credit for getting the win. But in 77 innings, she has 174 Ks and a 1.05 ERA, and then she does it with the bat. She's hitting .432. She leads the way for the Vikings. Lenape Valley, led by their freshman sensation in the circle. We'll get to see her in the bottom of the first, Alexia Lacatena. She's hitting .558, 4 doubles, 3 triples, 23 RBIs, and also pitching-wise, a 107 ERA, 163 Ks. So this should be a great battle. As we said, the winner goes to the finals. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Lenape Valley Patriots. Their starting batting order, leading off Sierra Lyons, shortstop number 2. She's hitting .375. Batting second, Erin Rafferty, second baseman number 4. Alexia Lacatena, the pitcher, number 35. Anna Campanile, center fielder, 14, just becoming eligible after transferring from Mount St. Dominic. Megan Giusti, she's the designated player, number 5. Renee Brenninger, right fielder, number 28. Meg Canfield, first baseman, number 11. Jess Burlew, left field, number 8. Skylar Robinson is the third baseman, 24. And catching and the flex player today is number 25, Sophie Ruggiero. So we're about underway here. First ever live broadcast on Muggs Media's YouTube page of a softball game. And as I said, couldn't be any bigger, as this game will decide one of the teams that will head to the HWS tournament. And leading off for Lenape Valley, Sierra Lyons, a shortstop, takes strike 1. She's hitting .375, 4 doubles with 13 runs scored. She gets them going. Grafone deals. Strike 2, Lyons squares away. We'll give you the Vernon defensive lineup. Behind the plate is the veteran Gianna Vazzoloni. She's been a 3-year starter for the Vikings. She's terrific. Grafone's in the circle. First base, Nicole Struble, number 15. Second base is number 5, Natalie Alhite. At shortstop, Rhode Island-bound Frankie Pataki, number 2. And at third base, sophomore Olivia Vizzini, 21. In left field, Olivia Amorosa, number 4. That's a ball. She's number 4. She's in left field. Center field, number 3, Melissa Lancelotti. And in right field, it's Kaylin Schofeld. Line foul. Good cut there by Lions. Vernon coming off an 11-2 win over Belvedere in the quarterfinals. They had the double bye. Grafone, 3-hitter, 3 walks, only allowed the 2 runs. She struck out 17. Low in the dirt. Frankie Pataki had a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs in the game. Grafone also helped their own cause, going 3 for 3 with 2 ribbies. As we said, Lenape Valley with a run here to get to the semis. That'll be line foul down the right field line. Lenape Valley was able to knock off a scrappy Pope John team starting 6 freshmen, beat them 2-0. Then they were able to beat number 3 Del Val on the road last weekend, a team that had eliminated Lenape Valley the last couple of years. And that's strike 3 looking. So 1 out here in the top of the first, and Grafone gets the strikeout. So that nice win over Del Val. Del Val had eliminated Lenape Valley from the tournament the last 2 years. Then they are coming off a very nice 9-0 win over Parsippany, one of the best teams in Morris County. So this Lenape Valley team playing outstanding. Their only losses are to Vernon and Morris Knowles. Now batting is Erin Rafferty, the second baseman. She'll foul off the first pitch. So these 2 pitchers we're going to see today, folks, you're in for a treat. Not only can they pitch, they can hit. They're probably the best hitters on their teams and obviously outstanding pitchers. Rafferty squares, pops it foul. So she's in an early 0-2 hole for the Patriots. Lenape Valley made the final a couple of years back. In 2015, they lost 11-4 to Hunter and Central. That was a team that made the final by upsetting Voorhees on the road in the semifinals, a game that we did here on Bugs Media. Ali Tafaro, terrific player for them. Madison Ronco, line to left. That's going to be over the left fielder's head as Rafferty's going to roll into second base, and she's going to have a double to get things going for the Patriots. So Rafferty continuing her good hitting. As Rafferty coming into this game, 406 with 13 runs scored. That'll bring up Alexia Lacatena. So Lacatena with a runner in scoring position already. And she can help herself here with a base knock with the 1 out. With such outstanding pitchers going today, whoever scores first is going to definitely have that extra advantage. The runs are always at a premium. Yesterday they scored 4 runs in the first inning against Parsippany. Pitch on the outside corner. Grafone ready to deal. Low and outside. Rafferty scoots back to second. Lacatena coming in with a lot of promise. We heard about her last year. She's already committed to go to school already. As we said, hitting .558, 4 doubles, 3 triples, 3 home runs, and 23 RBIs. Big cut, she'll go down swinging, so second strikeout for Victoria Grafone. So 2 outs. Runner on second base for the Patriots. And it'll be Campanile, who in just 3 games is hitting .300 and has driven in 4 RBIs. She's a transfer, Anna Campanile, from Mount St. Dominic, one of the top programs in the state. So 2 outs, runner on second. You can see Rafferty kind of giving giving Campanile a little bit of an idea where the catcher's set up. Griffon deals. Beautiful day for softball here. Only the third time Vernon has played on this field this year. Because of the weather, they played most of their games at Maple Grange Community Park, which is a turf field. So they like playing here. Line foul into the fence. So let's see if Griffon can work around the one-out double by Rafferty. Here in the top of the first of the HWS semifinals live on the Muggs Media YouTube page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Again, I want to thank Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94. Stop by there after the game today. Get a great ice cream and then go to the batting cages right behind it. And then tomorrow morning, folks, on your way to work, stop at Trax Deli, Vernon Crossing Road. Great food there. The Mitchell and Jenke families, big supporters of Vernon Athletics. So Campanile steps out of the box. And she's ready to go. Pop foul. Good battle here between Griffon and Campanile. Campanile did not play in the first meeting. She was not eligible yet due to the 30-day transfer rule. So first time these two have seen each other. Griffon as a pitcher and Campanile as a hitter. Outside, and she swings, and it's dropped in the dirt. So it'll be a 2-3 strikeout for Tori Griffon. So top of the first in the books. We have no score. We'll be back with the bottom of the first of the Muggs Media Game of the Week right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen. Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Again, I want to thank our friend George Moorville at Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management. Big reason why we're able to do these games live. And also want to thank the Vernon Dairy Queen, located on Route 94. Stop by after the game. Great ice cream, great food. And then hit the batting cages after you're finished to work off that ice cream. Also, Trax Deli on Vernon Crossing Road. The Jenke and Mitchell families, big supporter of all athletics at Vernon Township High School. So we'll give you the Vernon batting order. Leading off will be Kaylin Schofield, right fielder, number 9. Natalie Alheit, second baseman, number 5, bats second. Frankie Pataki hitting third. She's a shortstop. She's number 2. Batting cleanup, Victoria Griffon, the pitcher, number 18. Batting fifth, Olivia Vizzini. She's the third baseman, number 21. Gianna Vazzoloni, she's the catcher. She's number 16. She bats sixth. In the seventh hole is Olivia Amorosa, left fielder, number 4. Nicole Struble, she's batting 8th. She's the first baseman, number 15. And batting 9th is Melissa Lancelotti, the center fielder, number 3. And they will be facing the talented freshman, Alexia Lakatena. And first pitch is a strike. Lakatena, 107 ERA, 163 Ks in 15 games. We'll give you the defensive lineup for Lenape Valley after this pitch. And that's going to be high, ball 1. Sophie Ruggiero behind the plate. Lacatena in the circle. First base will be Meg Canfield, number 11. And strike there for Lacatena. She'll go up 1-2 in the count. Second base, Erin Rafferty, number 4. Shortstop, Sierra Lyons, number 2. Playing third base today will be Skylar Robinson, number 24. And the outfield in left field is Jess Burlew, 8. And a strikeout there to start the game for Lacatena, striking out swinging. Center field, 14, Anna Campanile. And in right field, number 28, Renee Brenninger. So one down here in the bottom of the first, no score. Now batting for the Vikings is second baseman number 5, Natalie Alhide, who's hitting .380, and she's a switch hitter, so we might see her on both sides of the plate today, depending on if she's going to slap or bunt. She'll foul off the first pitch. Alhide, a big part of Vernon's success last year. Vernon kind of struggled a little bit over the years, had some outstanding players here and there, but won their first league title last year when they won the Freedom Division since the late 90s, when Emily Trends was pitching for the Vikings. But that was a huge year last year, and that freshman class came in with Grifone and as well as Vizzini and the rest of that talented sophomore class, Olivia Amorosa as well. Alhide Jr., little number, and a nice job by Lyons. She gets the runner at first, second out, 6-3 put out. This Lenape Valley team, I got to see them against Pope John. They played outstanding defense in that game. Sierra Lyons at short had a couple of real nice plays. So batting third for the Vikings is their senior leader, Frankie Pataki, hitting .556, folks. Having a monster year for her senior year. She's signed to play next year at the University of Rhode Island. Pitch is high. Pataki last year got hurt towards the end of the year and then was only able to be a pinch runner. Last year, Vernon lost in the quarterfinals of the HWS to North Hunterdon and then lost to eventual section champ Ramsey. There's a strike in the section quarterfinals, North 1 Group 2. So there's a chance these two teams could play a fourth time. They're going to play another time this year in the Freedom Division. They could see each other in North 1 Group 2. Last year they played 3 times. Lacatena deals. Grounded to short. Rafferty gobbles it up for the moment, and it's going to be safe. So E4 will allow Pataki to get on first. So Vernon has its first base runner. And that'll bring up pitcher Tori Grifone. We gave you her numbers again. Worth mentioning again, Grifone hitting .432. And she had a big day against Belvedere yesterday. In that win, 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. So Vernon gets his first base runner on the E4. Grifone steps in, 1 out. 2 outs, runner on first. Grounder to second again. This time Rafferty, no problems. She makes the putout, 4-3. And we will go to the top of the second. And after 1 inning of play here at Vernon Township High School, Muggs Media Softball Game of the Week live on Muggs Media's YouTube page. We have no score. We'll be right back. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen. Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Business without barriers. For more information, call George Morville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Top of the second, no score here in the HWS semifinals. First pitch is a ball to Megan Giusti. She's the designated player, number 5, hitting .319. Has some pop in her bat, 2 home runs and 11 RBIs thus far for the Patriots, as we have no score top of the second. Swing and a miss. Again, I want to thank the Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, Newton Sparta Road, our friend George Morville, big reason why we were able to go live. The Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon. Trax Deli on Vernon Crossing Road. Also Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. And Sussex County Community College, start here, go anywhere. Another big healthy cut there, as Giusti now in an 0-2 hole. Also Party World and Tri-State Rental, Newton Sparta Road in Newton. Eastern Propane, D&H Risk Solutions. Thank all of our loyal sponsors who have stayed with us. Fouled away, still 0-2. So Grafone quickly ahead, 0-2 against Megan Giusti. Waste pitch outside, 1-2. And obviously softball is a pitcher's game, and it's the first pitcher Vernon's had with this kind of skill, and there's a strikeout. 4th of the game for Grafone. Since Emily Trends was a pitcher for Vernon, when Vernon shared the SCIL all the way back in the late 90s. I was at that game working for the local paper, the Herald, and it was a winner-take-all game at Jefferson against their legendary head coach Ed Levins and their terrific freshman pitcher at the time, Kristen DePasquale. And Trends and the Vikings were able to get the win to win the SCIL all the way back. I believe that was in 1999, folks. Now batting is Renee Brenninger for the Lenape Valley Patriots, the right fielder, hitting .340, 4 doubles, and 12 RBIs. Her older sister Rachel was a terrific player here at Lenape. That's one thing about the Lenape Valley program. It's got so much tradition. A lot of families coming through. I was talking with Billy Moore beforehand. The Apgar family, they all played here for Lenape Valley. And just a great tradition that they have. Bill Moore, when he stepped in 11 years ago, took over for Joanne Hoover, who played here at Lenape Valley, played for the great Pete Correa. Pete led the team to 2 state titles in 90 and 91. Pitch is low. And a longtime assistant to Don Smolin on the football staff. Pete had some great pitchers. Lauren Arrowsmith, who's just put into the Sussex County Sports Hall of Fame, was a terrific pitcher, graduate in '88, and then Karen Lewandowski won back-to-back state titles, fouled back, 90 and 91. So just a great tradition at Lenape Valley for all the great players that have come through. They've also won 5 section titles, but their last coming in '91, so it's been a while since the Patriots been able to hang up a banner. Grafone deals, and there's another strikeout. Her 5th of the game as Brenninger goes down swinging. That'll bring up for the Patriots Meg Canfield, the first baseman. She's hitting .341, 3 doubles, and 9 RBIs. So 2 outs. And the only time Lenape Valley's put the ball in play, it was for a double by Aaron Rafferty. Other than that, Grafone mowing down the Patriots, as we said, with 5 strikeouts here in the top of the second already. Grafone deals. Nice placement, strike 1. Again, can't overestimate what a beautiful day it is here in Vernon. It's usually snowing in Vernon, even in May. Inside, levels the count at 1-1. And, you know, the Vernon defenders are the same for Lenape Valley. You got to be on your toes because there's so many strikeouts. When the ball is put in play, you have to be ready. You can't be lulled to sleep. That's a ball, 2-1 count. Again, thanks for joining us here on Muggs Media's YouTube page. We're live. First ever softball game live. There's a strike. Count 1-2 on Grafone. And you want to join people like the Vernon Dairy Queen, Trax Deli, and the rest of our sponsors, send us an email at info@muggsmedia.com, and we'll get you on our live broadcast fouled away. Staying alive is Canfield. And Vernon has another big game tomorrow. It's not a league game or a county game, but it's to give them some maybe recognition statewide because they're really getting no love from all the publications. There's a grounder to third. Vizzini gobbles it up, and that will end the inning with the 5-3 put out. So top of the second comes to an end. No score as we'll head to the bottom of the second right after these messages here on Muggs Media. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen. Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School, Muggs Media softball game of the week, HWS semifinals. The winner today will play the winner of North Warren and North Hunterdon. They'll play that game on Friday down in North Hunterdon. Finals set for next Saturday at Phillipsburg, that beautiful complex down there. Vernon wins will be their first ever trip to the final. If Lenape Valley wins, will be their second trip after losing in the final in 2015 to Hunterdon Central. First pitch and a strike for Olivia Vizzini, sophomore third baseman. She had a monster freshman year for the Vikings. A lot of power if she gets a hold of one. Extra bases or a home run, not out of the question. But she's down 0-1, Lacatana up high. We talked about the Apcar family from Lenape Valley, the Lacatana family. Melania played here, and Maria was an older sister who I believe is that played at Youngstown State. Ground ball to first, and now to be foul. So the Lacatana family well represented at Lenape Valley. So Vizzini down in the count. Fouls it away down the right field line. They call this field here at Vernon Fenway because of the big retaining wall out in left field. But they put in a snow fence a few years back. A little bit unrealistic for anyone to reach that, that retaining wall. staying alive. Good cut there by Vizzini. If my memory holds right, former Vernon Athletic Director Bill Edelman is a Red Sox fan. Came up with the Fenway moniker. So 0-2 count to Vizzini. Bottom of the second inning, she fouls it off. Good at bat here. As Vizzini fouling off Lacatena's offerings. If you're just joining us, no score. Bottom of the second. Olivia Vizzini leading off for the Vikings, the number 2 seed. Little waste pitch up top by Lacatena. Lacatena deals a little bit high. She wanted that one. So a nice at-bat here by Vizzini. She's battling Lacatena. Good battle. Fouled off again. Vizzini's on it, just hasn't been able to square it up. Good battle here, a long at-bat for Vizzini. Again, another foul ball. Good battle between the freshman pitcher and the sophomore slugger. Pitch, grounded foul. So she's on it right now. It's just a matter of placement for Lacatena. See if she can get Vizzini to go fish. But Vizzini's had great plate coverage thus far with several foul balls. Inside, and it's ball 4. So Vizzini, in a terrific at-bat, draws the leadoff walk. Wow. You can see Lenape Valley coach Bill Moore a little frustrated with that call, but ball 4, and that'll bring up the veteran catcher, Gianna Vazzoloni. So Gianna has been a big part of the Vernon resurgence. She was a freshman when Vernon was taking their lumps. Now as a senior, hitting .410, and she's just 10 hits away for 100 for her career. So we'll see if Coach Kerry Ludeking from Vernon will try to move the runner, get the ball in play. Vazzoloni has great back control. She can bunt as well. She's going to swing away, lines it to right field, and that is a fair ball. And Vizzini's going to take third. Wow. So first and third, Vazzoloni with the single to right. And Vernon is set up with one out. Gianna Vazzoloni, the veteran, slaps it the other way. And Vernon has first and third with nobody out. Bill Moore wondering why, was that fair or foul? He's thinking that was a foul ball. And we'll have a runner for Gianna Valsoni, excuse me. And it'll be number 19, Julia Vervet. So she'll run. So Vernon in business, first and third, nobody out. And that brings up Olivia Amorosi. Left fielder, sophomore. She had a big freshman year as well. She's going to bunt and it's going to be foul. We'll see if Coach Ludeking sends the runner on a double steal possibly, or will Lenape Valley not throw through. We'll see the strategy here. Amorosi 0-1 as she tried to bunt. Swings away. So Lacatena, who is a power pitcher, is going to need to try to get a K here, not put the ball in play. And a swing and a miss, and she'll go down swinging first out of the inning. So a big strikeout there for the freshman. And that'll bring up senior Nicole Struble, first baseman for Vernon. First and third. One out. Again, we'll see if Coach Ludekin sends the runner at first. Struble fouls it off. So Vizzini, who drew a leadoff walk and a terrific at-bat sitting on third, she went first to third on the single to right field by Gianna Valsoni, Vernon's veteran catcher. Struble again fouls it off. 2 strikes on her. So a good opportunity here for the Vikings. First time with a runner in scoring position. Here in the bottom of the second, no score, HWS semifinals. And another big strikeout for Alexia Lacatena. 2 outs. Now to bring up the number 9 hitter, Melissa Lancelotti, for the Vikings. She's a senior, number 3.
Let's go, Melissa!
And with 2 outs and the number 9 hitter up, let's see if Coach Ludekin calls for the bunt, calls for a double steal. A lot of options here. Even if the runner is gunned down, you lead off the next inning with your leadoff batter. Pitches high, ball 1. Lacatena 1 out away from getting out of a jam here where it was first and third and nobody out. Grounded foul. Lacatena, after giving up the walk and the single, has gotten 2 straight strikeouts. Here goes the runner. Lenape Valley will not throw through. So stolen base for Valsoni. So runners on second and third. And 2 outs for Melissa Lancelotti. A single here could drive in 2. See if the number 9 hitter can come through for the Vikings. That's in for a strike. And Lacatena comes up with another K, 3 straight strikeouts to get out of the jam. And through 2 innings here in the HWS semifinals of Vernon Township High School, live on the Mugs Media YouTube page, we have no score. Lenape Valley and Vernon. We'll be back at the top of the third right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen. Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School. Mugs Media Softball Game of the Week. First ever live streaming softball game for Mugs Media on our YouTube page. Hope you enjoy it. No score as we go to the top of the third here at the HWS semifinals. Again, I want to thank Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, our man George Moorville, for getting this game on, helping us with the live streaming. As we'll lead off the top of the third, and leading off will be Jess Burlew, left fielder, number 8. She comes in hitting .366, 4 doubles and 12 RBIs. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Patriots here in the top of the third. No scores. Swing and a miss. Again, want to thank Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon. After the game, folks, stop by, get a delicious treat, and then hit the batting cages right behind it. It's the Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon. Pitches outside. Trax Deli, stop by tomorrow. Get your breakfast there on your way to work or school. Check them out on social media. Find out what their specials are. They got a great Taylor ham and egg and cheese sandwich. The Mitchell and Jenke family's big supporter of Vernon Athletics. Pitches low. Also want to thank Eastern Propane, D&H Risk Solutions, Party World and Tri-State Rental, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, and of course our longtime sponsor, Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere, sussex.edu. Grafone deals, and she'll get the K. Start off the inning with a strikeout. Her 7th. Check that, her 6th. And that'll bring up Skylar Robinson for Lenape Valley. Third baseman, number 24. She's got a couple of doubles to her credit at the bottom of the order. So as you said, 8-9-1 for Grafone here in the top of the third, no score. Pitch is low, ball 1. Vernon had a great opportunity in the bottom of the second at first and third, and nobody out, but Alexia Lakatana came up huge, the pitcher for it. That's a low for a ball. Came up huge from Lenape Valley. The freshman struck out 3 straight after Olivia Vizzini walked and went to third on a base hit to right by Gianna Valsoni. And challenged early, and she came through with flying colors. Bunt is popped up. That'll hit the fence. Victoria Grafone pitching outstanding as well. No sophomore slump for her, folks, after that fantastic freshman year. She's only allowed the 1 hit to double in the first inning to Erin Rafferty. Outside, 2-2. Good crowd here at Vernon. It's a beautiful day. Grafone deals, and it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Seventh K for the sophomore right-hander. That'll bring up the top of the order. It'll be Sarah Lyons, the senior shortstop. She struck out in her first at-bat. If you're just joining us, top of the third at HWS semifinals. Winner goes to the final Saturday, May 12th, down at Phillipsburg, 11 a.m. They would play the winner of Friday's game. North Warren will travel down to North Hunterdon. 2 good pitchers going out in that one. Maggie Swan from North Hunterdon, terrific lefty. She got North Hunterdon to the finals last year where they lost to Pope John. And North Warren has an outstanding pitcher, fouled away, Jackie Bono, who in the big win over Hunterdon Central, Bono was terrific in the circle and also hit a 2-run home run. Vernon has played North Warren already this year and posted I believe a 7-0 win over the Patriots. Grafone deals outside. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Griffon ready to deal. Grounded foul towards first base. Nicole Struble gobbles it up, gets it back to the pitcher, Victoria Griffon. The wind has been blustery like it always is here up on the hill at Vernon, but it hasn't been an issue yet today. So we'll keep an eye on that. Any balls hit to the outfield. Feels like it's blowing in and to the left. I'll have to put on my weather vane hat, folks. Inside there, good take by Lyons. Veteran shortstop. Fouled it off. Good battle here between Griffon and Lyons.
Yeah, Vernon!
And Griffon looking to pick up her 8th strikeout. It's going to be a grounder to third. Vizzini gobbles it up to first, and they get the out to end the inning. A nice 5-3 play. Olivia Vizzini to Nicole Struble. And after 2.5 innings of play here in the HWS semifinals, Muggs Media Game of the Week live on Muggs Media YouTube, we have no score. We'll be back with the bottom of the third right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School, bottom of the third. HWS semifinals, Vernon and Lenape Valley. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary, live on the Muggs Media YouTube page. Hope you're enjoying it. And after the game, stop by the Vernon Dairy Queen, folks. Get a delicious treat, great ice cream. And if you got your bat with you, take a few hacks in the batting cages. The owner, Al's a great guy. It's a great place to go, Vernon Dairy Queen. So bottom of the third, it'll be Kaylin Schofeld. She'll lead off for the Vikings, the #1 hitter. She struck out in her first at bat. So it's become the pitcher's duel that we thought. Through 3 innings, Victoria Griffon, 7 Ks, 1 hit, no walks. Pitch is high. And in 2 innings of pitching, the talented freshman, Alexia Lakatena, 4 Ks, 1 hit, 1 walk. But she was huge last inning with first and third getting out of the jam, 3 straight strikeouts. Schofield with a swing and a miss. Another one of the seniors on this team that was part of the team that took their lumps when she was a sophomore and freshman and enjoying the renaissance of Vernon softball. She'll foul it off. You got to give credit to kids like to her and Struble, Lancelotti, and Valsoni. They never quit. They hung in there, and this great freshman class from last year came in and changed their fortunes. And it's great to see them enjoying this success. Lakatana deals, and that'll be a strikeout for her. Schofield goes down swinging. 5th K for Lakatania. That'll bring up Natty Alhite, second baseman for the Vikings. She grounded out to short on a nice play by Sierra Lyons in the first inning. So she was able to put the ball in play against the talented freshman. Strike one there for Lakatania. Lakatania deals. Up high. Count even at 1-1. So each team has had a runner in scoring position, unable to bring them in. Vernon had a runner on third. Lenape Valley had a runner on second after the double by Aaron Rafferty in the top of the first. Strike inside, looking. So another strikeout for the freshman. Second out of the inning. That gives her 6 Ks. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter. Frankie Pataki's having a monster year. She reached on an error in the first inning. As we said, hitting .556 coming into today. Going to Rhode Island, one of the best players in the state that no one besides the people up here know about, which is an absolute crime, folks. It always seems that way. Unless you win a state title like Sparta and High Point recently, you get no love from the statewide publications. And Frankie Pataki is one of the best players around. She skies one into right behind second, and that'll drop in. Tough play with the wind. We talked about the wind before. That ball looked like it was going into short right center and ended up blowing behind almost first base. Good effort by Rafferty, but the ball pops out of her mitt, and Vernon will get a runner on with 2 outs, and now to bring up pitcher Victoria Graffone. Her first at-bat, she grounded out to second to end the inning. So a chance here for Graffone as the wind played tricks with that. Tough chance for Rafferty. On the run, and that's a stolen base. Frankie Pataki in there, safe. So Vernon has a runner on scoring position once again, this time with 2 outs. And Victoria Graffone up. She can help her own cause here. 2 outs, runner on second, bottom of the third. Graffone rips it foul. Last year, this Vernon team won 19 games. Their only losses were to Ramsey, Sparta, and North Hunterdon. Not too shabby. Coach Kerry Ludeking has beefed up the schedule, and they will play Cedar Grove tomorrow. That's a strike, and that will end the inning. So Lakatana comes up with the big K there with the runner on second base. So through 3 innings of play here in the HWS semifinals here at Vernon Township High School, live on Muggs Media's YouTube page, we have no score between Lenape Valley and Vernon. We'll be back with the top of the 4th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli your hometown deli located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School live on Muggs Media's YouTube page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. HWS semifinals, no score between second seeded Vernon and sixth seeded Lenape Valley. Top of the fourth we go. It'll be 2-3-4 in the order for the Patriots. Erin Rafferty will lead things off. She ripped a double to left field in the top of the first, but she was left stranded. Takes a big cut, strike one. Again, want to thank the Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, our friend George Moorville, helping us get these games on, the live streaming games. And special sponsors today, Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94. We'll pitch outside, stop by, get a nice treat after the game, and then take some hacks in the Vernon batting cages right behind it. The owner, Al's a great guy, folks. Tell him that you saw it on Muggs Media. And Trax Deli, Vernon Crossing Road. Great food. The Jenke and Mitchell families, that's in there. Jenke and Mitchell families, big supporters of Vernon Athletics. Please stop by Trax. Delicious breakfast sandwiches, great deli meat. All you want in a deli, it's Trax Deli. Big supporters of all of Vernon Athletics. We'll have time. Again, also want to thank Sussex County Community College, Sussex.edu, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Fouled away. 2 strikes on Rafferty. Eastern Propane, Party World Tri-State Rentals, and D&H Risk Solutions. So Grafone has 7 Ks. She's allowed the 1 hit, no walks thus far here in the top of the first, and it's the pitching duel that we thought we'd get. Grounded foul past first. We knew Grafone and Lacatania would give us a great pitching duel, and they have. As we said, the winner will go to the finals. It'll be the second time ever if Lenape Valley wins, and that they lost in the final to Huntington Central in 2015. That was a weird situation. They were playing it down at strike 3 on the corner. Beautifully placed. Rafferty goes down. Strikeout number 8. That game started and it was had to stop because a thunderstorm rolled in. They really shouldn't even started the game. It was at Diamond Nation down in Flemington. Everyone knew the weather was coming in bad. They got like an inning in. The wind was whipping. They stopped, and then they had to play that Monday at Huntington Central High School. So Huntington Central was the home team because they were the higher seed, but they were literally the home team because they played on their home field in the final and posted the 11-4 win. Vernon has never made it to the final. This is Alexia Lacatenia, the freshman. She struck out in her first at-bat. So 1 out, top of the 4th. Low and outside, that's a ball. And talking to both coaches, Kerry Ludeking from Vernon, former outstanding player at High Point, and Bill Moore from Lenape Valley, that these two teams are so evenly matched, we'd hate to see this game end on a miscue. And that ball's outside. You want to see the team, whoever wins this game, to get a clean hit, not a throwing error. You want to be a proper way to end the game, not on a miscue, which would be a heartbreak. On the outside corner, strike 2. One out here in the top of the 4th. Outside, ball 4, so Lacatano will work the walk. And that'll be the first base on balls given out by Grifone today. And that'll bring up Anna Campanile. As we said, just became eligible after sitting 30 days after transferring back to Lenape Valley from Mount St. Dominic, one of the best programs around. And you know you're good when you your first few games you're back, you're batting 4th. Campanile struck out on a 2-3 putout to end the first inning. That ball's low in the dirt. So we'll see if Bill Moore tries to move the runners here. Campanile batting 4th. I think she'll swing away, but we'll see if Lacatano, who's got decent speed, she runs for herself, will try to take off. 1-0 count. Line to right field, and that is foul. The wind blowing today. Anything in the air could be an adventure. And Bill Moore, the veteran coach from Lenape Valley, remember a few years back when they first started the Hunter Warren Sussex tournament in 2010, the quarterfinals and semifinals and the finals were all held at Diamond Nation, and the wind was whipping, and the artificial turf, the circle, was blowing into the pitcher's face. They had to tape it down. It was quite a nightmare for Lenape Valley was down there, and Newton was down there. I remember heading down there watching I was like, I never saw a pitching circle take flight. Grifone, and it's a grounder. Nice play by Vizzini. She gets the runner at first. Excellent play there for the second out. Fielder's choice 5-3, but Vizzini snags the hot smash to get the second out of the inning. So good job by the sophomore third baseman. So 2 outs, runner on second. So that will bring up Megan Giusti. Megan struck out her first time up. So Lenape Valley again with a runner in scoring position for the second time this game. In the first inning, Rafferty had a double. And now Alexia Lacatena, after drawing the walk, takes second on the fielder's choice on the rip from Campanile that Vizzini gobbled up. Low and outside. So big at bat here in the 4th inning. 2 outs for Megan Giusti. She'll ground it. Second baseman Natalie Alhout. She flips it to Struble for the final out of the inning. Vernon gets out of the jam. So through 3.5 innings here in the HWS semifinals, we have no score. Vernon Lenape Valley live on the Mugs Media YouTube page. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to Vernon Township High School. Mugs Media live streaming on our YouTube page. HWS semifinals. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 5, 6, 7 up for the Vikings. Olivia Vizzini, Gianna Valzoni, and Olivia Amorosa will face freshman pitcher Alexia Lacatena. Lacatena in 3 innings pitched, 7 Ks, just 1 hit and 1 walk. Olivia Vizzini will lead it off for the Vikings, the number 5 hitter. She drew a walk and eventually got the third on a base hit to right by Gianna Valzoni, but she was left stranded when Lacatena bared down and struck out the next 3 batters. And as it's protocol for baseball and softball, you make a nice play in the field, you bat the next inning. And that's what Vizzini did. She gobbled up a rocket from Anna Campanile and got the big second out of the inning, and then Victoria Cuffone got the grounder to second to end the frame with the runner on second base. So Lacatena will deal. And that walk that Vizzini drew was an epic at-bat with numerous foul balls, and the ball 4 was just inside on the corner. So any mistakes, Vizzini, you're going to pay. And again, she fouls it off. She's right on Lacatena. Valzoni has the hit, but Vizzini's probably had the better swings thus far than anyone in the Vernon lineup against the talented freshman. She's going to shoot a grounder, knocked down by Rafferty, and that'll be an infield single. Good try by Rafferty. But that was ticketed to right field. She did a nice job to slow that down. So Vizzini gets a hit. So Vernon gets its leadoff hitter on. And this is Gianna Valzoni, who hit the base hit to right field to send Vizzini to first base. So a similar situation that we saw in the bottom of the second. And Valzoni, the veteran catcher, as we said, just now 9 hits away for 100 for her career. So Vernon gets their leadoff hitter on. Here in the bottom of the fourth, no score. Outside. Rafferty gave a great effort on that, just unable to get to it. And Vizzini legs it out for the infield single. Valzoni shot the ball to right field. The last time she was out, she went with the pitch. Tried again, fouls it off. So Valzoni trying to move the runner. No score. She fouls it off again. Good at-bat here for the veteran senior catcher. 3-year starter. I believe she even played as a freshman as well. One of the best backstops around. And again, unfortunately for Vernon, no love for the Vikings because they had struggled for so many years. But Gianna's been one of the best catchers around. She takes a big hack, swing and a miss. She strikes out. First out of the inning. 8th K for Lacatena. Up now, Olivia Amorosa. She struck out in the bottom of the second. She squares around, knocks it down. Caught by the catcher. Nice job by Ruggieri, but Vizzini gets back to first, and no double play. Nicely done. So Sophie Ruggieri doing a nice job. Shot it down the first, but Vizzini was able to get back. So 2 outs, runner on first. That'll bring up Nicole Struble. She was one of the strikeout victims in the second inning. And again, we'll see if Coach Kerry Ludekin puts the runner in motion or squares around again. Ruggieri thinking the same I am. She came up looking to throw. Ball outside, ball one. Struble, another one of those veterans, batting 8th in the order. Swing, fouls it away. So Lacatana way ahead here. And she's going to get the strikeout looking, strike 3. So the leadoff single by Mazzini goes to waste as Lacatana picks up her 9th strikeout. The end of the inning, so through 4 innings here at Vernon Township High School and live on the Mugs Media YouTube page. We have no score. HWS finals, semifinals. We'll be back with the top of the 5th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School. Thanks for joining us live on the Mugs Media YouTube page. I'm Dan Cleary. Top of the 5th, HWS semifinals, no score. 2nd seeded Vernon, 6th seeded Lenape Valley. Thanks for joining us. And leading off the top of the 5th will be Renee Brenninger. She struck out her first time up. Coming into this inning, and swinging a miss. Scrofone, 8 Ks, 1 walk, 1 hit. And freshman Alexia Lacatana threw 4, 9 Ks, 1 hit, 1 walk, and neither have given up a run. Fly ball, short left. That's going to drop in for a hit. But the wind grabbed that, and Brenninger gets a leadoff single. The wind caught that. Pataki thought that was going to go out to the outfield and kind of dropped in. So Brenninger leads things off for the Patriots, and that'll bring up Megan Canfield. She grounded out to third her first time up. So back-to-back frames where the team has got their leadoff hitter on. She drops down to bunt. It's a good one, and the sacrifice is complete. Good job by Canfield as Brenninger will take second. So 1 out. That'll bring up Jess Burlow. So Burlow, her last time up, she struck out. So Burlow has a runner on second and 1 out. We'll see if Coach Moore decides he's going to drop it down again as we're near the bottom of the order. That's in there for a strike. This might be one of those games, folks. First, the 1 run's going to win. Trying to steal third, and she's in there. So heads up base running by Renee Brenninger. She steals third. And now Lenape Valley in position with 1 out and a runner on third. So the Patriots have something cooking here. So Griffon's going to need to come up with a big effort, just like Lacatania did when she had a runner on third. And there was no outs in that situation. Vernon has 1 out here, and Burlow up at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, so a big strikeout for Victoria Griffon. 2nd out of the inning. Her 9th K. That'll bring up Skylar Robinson, the number 9 hitter. Robinson also a victim of a strikeout from Griffon in the 3rd inning as 2 outs, top of the 5th, runner on 3rd, Renee Brenninger. So best opportunity thus far for the Patriots. With a runner on 3rd, they had less than 2 out. Griffon gets a strikeout. She's 1 out away from getting out of this jam. That's outside. And you want to do it now because Lenape Valley's top of the order is up next. Sierra Lyons is on deck. Swing and a miss. The phone bearing down. She put a little extra on that one, folks. Griffon deals. Outside. Strike 3 on the corner. Big pitch by Griffon to end the inning and strand the runner at 3rd. So Griffon gets her 10th strikeout to end the frame. So through 4.5 here in the HWS semifinals at Vernon Township High School, live on Muggs Media's YouTube page, we have no score between Vernon and Lenape Valley. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School. Thanks for joining us live on the Muggs Media YouTube page. Streaming live, our first softball game live. As we're going to get to the bottom of the 5th of the HWS semifinals. No score, Vernon and Lenape Valley. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Leading off for the Vikings will be Lancelotti. She struck out in the 1st inning. She's the number 9 hitter. See if Vernon can get some going. Melissa Lancelotti, senior center fielder. Again, I want to thank the Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon. Stop by for a delicious treat after the game and bring it back because you can hit the batting cages right after and work off that ice cream. Also, Trax Deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road. That's high for a ball. Stop by, get your delicious coffee and all your breakfast sandwiches. They got an amazing Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. The Mitchell and Jenke families, huge supporters of all athletics at Vernon High School. That's on the end, on the corner, strike one. So Victoria Graffone ending the top of the fifth with a huge strikeout. There was a Lenape Valley had Renee Brenninger on third, less than 1 out. Less than 2 outs, I should say. And she came up with 2 big strikeouts fouled away to keep Lenape Valley from scoring. So great job by the sophomore, who now has 10 Ks and only allowed 2 hits and 1 walk. Coming into this inning, freshman Alexia Lacatana, 9 Ks, 1 hit, 1 walk. Again, I want to thank Sussex County Community College. Go to sussex.edu. And Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Line to left field. That's in there for a base hit. So Lancelotti gets a leadoff single. Nice hit by Lancelotti. And again, Vernon will lead off the inning by getting their first batter on. So good job by Lancelotti, the veteran, lining the single to left field. And that'll bring up the top of the order. So a lot of options here for Coach Kerry Ludeking. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Kaylin Schofield is up. She's been the victim of 2 Lacatania strikeouts. Again, I want to thank Party World and Tri-State Rentals, Newton Sparta Road in Newton, Eastern Propane, as well as D&H Risk Solution. A little number down the third base line. That's going to go foul. So Schofield has a chance here to move the runner. Let's see if she's able to. That's going to be high. We got a defensive change. Third base, Jesse Stevenson is checked in, number 12 for the Patriots. Swing and a miss. And Lacatania gets the strikeout. 1 out. So Jesse Stevenson coming in for Skylar Robinson. And that'll bring up Natalie Alheit. She grounded to short and struck out in her first 2 at-bats. 1 out. Runner on first. And that's inside. So bottom of the fifth. Fifth inning, top of the fifth. Lenape Valley had a great opportunity. Couldn't cash in. Now Vernon gets their leadoff hitter on. But Lacatania gets the strikeout, so we have 1 out. And the number 2 hitter up, Natalie Alheit. Lacatania deals, squaring around for the bunt. Alheit will step back into the box, gets the signal from Coach Ludeking. Kerry was an outstanding player at High Point. Fouled away. And a longtime coach here. I believe she replaced Billy Foley, the athletic director. Also, the head coaches here, Eddie Carney and Bob Trenz. That's inside. Vernon was always solid in softball in the late 70s, 80s, and then the early 90s up into the 2000s. Then kind of hit a speed bump, but they're back. The last 2 years, one of the top teams in the area. Skied out to deep right center, and that's going to drop in. And will they get the runner at second? No. Oh, she's out at second. So that's going to be the old 8-6 put out for the second out. Wow. So Alheit doesn't even get credit for a hit there. That's the fielder's choice, 8-6. Runner out at second. So what looked like could be a disaster for Lenape Valley, and a great throw by the center fielder, Anna Campanile, to gun down the runner at second. Wow. So 2 outs, runner on second, Frankie Pataki up. Grounder to the past third, foul. Oh, what a play by Campbell, throwing her out at second. So 2 outs, Frankie Pataki up. With Natalie Alhide at first, that looked like it was going to be caught originally, and then the 2 players called each other off. It dropped in, and they were able to get the runner at second base. Huge play by the Lenape Valley defense. As I said, it looked like it was going to be a catastrophe. Ends up great. Stolen base attempt. Alhide's in there. So Natalie Alhide gets herself into scoring position with the stolen base for her teammate Frankie Pataki. If Lenape Valley's able to win this game, you're going to go back to that play that they were able to get the force at second base. Pataki goes down swinging, so Vernon with a big opportunity goes to waste as they will leave the runner at second. So through 5 full innings of play here in the HWS semifinals, live on the Mugs Media YouTube page, we have no score between 2nd-seeded Vernon and 6th-seeded Lenape Valley. We'll be back with the top of the 6th after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to Vernon Township High School. As Mugs Media is live streaming on our YouTube page, the HWS semifinals. We have no score as we head to the top of the 6th. Vernon and Lenape Valley, thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Again, want to thank the Vernon Dairy Queen, special sponsor for today's game, Route 94 in Vernon. Stop by, get a great treat, and then hit the batting cages. And Trax Deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road. Great breakfast sandwiches, great deli sandwiches. The Mitchell and Jenke family, huge supporters of Vernon Athletics. Check them out on social media for their specials. As we go to the top of the 6th, leading it off will be Sierra Lyons, the leadoff batter. Lyons 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out the third. So Vernon had an amazing opportunity in the 5th when that ball dropped in on the hit from Natalie Alhide, but it's not a hit, it's an 8-6 putout, as Lenape Valley was able to get the runner at second. So a big inning was averted by the Lenape Valley D. Come back to the Graffone, and she makes the play no problem, 1 out. Graffone coming into this inning, 10 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk, and through 5 innings of pitching for Alexia Lacatena, 11 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk. So the pitcher's duel is on. But both teams have had opportunities and had runners on third with less than 2 outs. So that'll bring up Erin Rafferty. She had a double in the first inning and then struck out in the 4th. She's 1 for 2. Fouls off the first offering. Again, I want to thank Sussex County Community College, sussex.edu. Start here, go anywhere. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Eastern Propane, Tri-State Rental and Party World, and D&H Risk Solution. Thank you all for sponsoring. So one out here in the top of the 6th. Number 2 batter, Erin Rafferty. That double she had was a good rip, a clean double to left field and went over the left fielder's head. Strike inside corner. But every time Grifone or Lacatania has been challenged, they've come up with the big pitch and the big out when they've needed it. Just inside. Grifone paints the corner. She's terrific. She can use the high heat. She can work the corners, work her drop. She's a terrific pitcher. She's not a thrower, folks. She's a pitcher. Grounder foul past third. Bill Moore lets it go. Bill, football player back in the day at Roxbury High School and also an outstanding assistant coach for Don Smolin. Has done a great job with this Lenape Valley program. So one out, Rafferty up. She'll sky that foul down the right field line out of play. Again, it's only the 3rd time Vernon's played a game on this field this year because of the weather and field conditions. Played most of their games at Maple Grange, the turf field. And this is a much, much nicer setting, folks. The fence, the grass, the dirt. This is how softball should be played, not on turf, in my opinion. And a great crowd here at Vernon. 2 strikes, line, and Pataki with the great catch. Frankie Pataki snags the liner for the 2nd out of the inning. So Pataki flashing the leather there. 2nd out of the inning. Robbing Rafferty, who's had a couple of real good at-bats against Grifone. That'll bring up the freshman, Alexia Lacatania. Strikeout and a walk for her. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, no one on. And I'm scanning the crowd here, folks, and I see former High Point head coach Barb Fasano, whose daughter Lauren Van Orden is an assistant coach to Bill Moore. She's here with her husband Jim. Those two with the coaches when High Point won its 2 state titles. Big swing and a miss by Lacatania. When Allie Fry and Chelsea Eckert and Carly Satter and the rest of that gang won 2 state titles, 2 HWS titles. So it's nice to see them here as they're here to support their daughter. Barb retired a few years back. Did an amazing job with that High Point program. So Grifone ready to deal outside. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. HWS semifinals. The winner will go to the final at Phillipsburg High School next Saturday, May the 12th at 11 a.m. They'll get the winner of North Warren, North Hunterdon, which will be played Friday at North Hunterdon. Big swing, strike 2. Lenape Valley looking for their 2nd trip. They reached in 2015. Vernon be their first ever trip for the Vikings. This tournament started in 2010. High Point's won it twice, and Pope John's won it twice as the local teams. And Lenape Valley's gotten to a final. Sparta's gotten to a final, and I believe the first year Newton got to the final when they had Chelsea Homa. But they lost to Courtney Yard in a very good Hunter Central team coached by the legendary Pete Fick. So 2 strikes on Lacatania. And strike 3, so a strikeout to end the 6th inning. 1-2-3 inning for Victoria Grifone as she picks up her 11th K to end the frame. So through 5.5 innings of play here in the HWS semifinals here at Vernon Township High School, streaming live on the Mugs Media YouTube page, still no score. We'll be back with the bottom of the 6th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cage is right behind the Dairy Queen. So A great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School as we're heading into the bottom of the sixth of a pitcher's duel between Victoria Graffone from Vernon and Alexia Lacatena from Lenape Valley. Thanks for joining us here on Muggs Media YouTube page. We're streaming live. Now, if you missed any of the action or you had to get away from watching the game, folks, it'll be automatically archived to our Muggs Media YouTube page right after the game ends. Give it a couple of minutes. It'll load up, and you'll get to see this game from first pitch to the end on our Muggs Media YouTube page. So bottom of the sixth, leading things off would be the number 4 hitter, 4-5-6 for the Vikings. It's Victoria Graffone. She has a walk and an infield single. She'll foul off the first pitch. And if you're interested in joining us, folks, want to be a sponsor on these live stream games, send us an email, info@muggsmedia.com, or go to our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and reach out to us, and we'll come up with a great plan for you, just like we did for the Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon, and Trax Deli, special sponsors for tonight's game. So bottom of the sixth, foul ball. Is that going to be foul or fair? It is a foul ball. The umpire, kind of a late call on that. But that is a foul ball on Graffone. As we go deep into this game, bottom of the sixth, no score. Graffone, 11 Ks, 2 hits, and 1 walk in 6 innings full. And coming into this frame, Lacatena, 11 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk. Almost identical numbers. So Graffone trying to get things going for the Vikings. She hits grounder up the middle for a single. So again, Vernon once again will get the leadoff batter on, but they're unable to cash in the other 2 times, 3 times I should say it's happened. And Graffone will head to the bench, and running for her will be number 20, Caitlin Berman, the freshman. So leadoff single for Victoria Graffone. And Vernon, again, has an opportunity here in the bottom of the sixth. Berman at first running. Pitch is high. And this is Olivia Vizzini, who's had 2 great at-bats against Lacatena. She worked out a walk in the second. And in the bottom of the fourth, she had the infield single. So she's done a pretty good job and has a pretty good look at what Lacatena has to offer. We'll see if Lacatena changes her approach in sequence against Vizzini, who has had some good swings, as we said. So runner on first is the courtesy runner, Caitlin Berman. Vizzini rips it foul. And the wind's starting to pick up again here at Vernon Township High School, what they call Fenway, because of the big retaining wall here in left field. Vizzini digs in. Here's the pitch outside. Vernon had the possibility of a big inning in the fifth when the ball dropped in between the right and center fielders for Lenape Valley, but they were able to get the put out at second. Vizzini pops it foul, and see if they have a play. No, first baseman Meg Canfield gives it a run but can't get it to go. But that could have been a huge inning for Vernon. If they don't get that put out at second, they would have first and second. So Vizzini, 2 strikes on her. She lines it out to right, and has a foul ball. Berman's got wheels. She would have definitely made third easily on that. And with no out, she probably would have been held at third. So Vizzini, again, battling Lacatania again. Again, she fouls it off. Another battle between the big slugger from Vernon and Lacatania, the fabulous Frosch. And she gets the strikeout, big strikeout looking there for Lacatania, first out of the inning. That's her 12th K. That'll bring up Gianna Valsoni, the veteran catcher. She is 1 for 2 with a single in the second and a strikeout in the fourth. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Little number in front of the plate, foul ball. You can see Berman's wheels, folks. She was almost halfway to third, scooting around from first. That's something the Lenape Valley fielders are going to have to be very cognizant of. Her wheels at first. So Valsoni still battling in there. 1 out, runner on first. Bottom of the 6th, still no score. She reaches out, and it's dropped by the first baseman, but they'll get the force at second base. So a fielder's choice there. And heads up there to get the runner, the lead runner, at second. The normal reaction is to touch first. But a great job there by the Patriots defense to get the lead runner. So 2 outs, runner on first. And we'll have a courtesy runner at first. When we catch her number, folks, I'll let you know who it is. But I'll bring up Olivia Amorosi for Vernon. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a bunt attempt that was caught by the catcher. Inside ground ball. She swings over, running for Vernon number 19. It's Julia Vervat. So again, Vernon leading off an inning. For the 4th time getting a runner on. And now they have 2 outs. Get the leadoff man on in the 2nd, in the 4th, in the 5th, and now in the 6th. Amorosi with a comebacker. Juggle, Lacatania recovers and gets the out to end the inning. So Vernon will waste the leadoff single by Grafone. And we're going to head to the top of the 7 with 6 full finished. No score. Vernon Lenape Valley, HWS semifinals. Live streaming here on Muggs Media's YouTube page, and we'll be back with the top of the 7th right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School as Mugs Media live streaming the HWS semifinals. No score, Vernon and Lenape Valley. 4-5-6 up for the Patriots. Anna Campanile. She struck out 2-3 in the first inning and then hit a rocket to third base in the fourth inning with a runner on that Olivia Vizzini gobbled up at third for the force out. So Campanile, number 4 batter, just transferred in, as we said, from Mount St. Dominic. She's only been eligible. This is her 4th game. Again, I want to thank the Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon. Stop by for an ice cream treat after this game, and then go to the batting cages, Vernon batting cages. Tell the owner, Al, you saw it here on Mugs Media. Big swing by Campanile. Also, Trax Deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road. Tomorrow morning, go get your breakfast there. They have great breakfast sandwiches, great deli sandwiches. The Jenke and Mitchell family, huge supporters of Vernon Township Athletics. It's Trax Deli. And Campanile, another hack, 2 strikes. Also, Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere, go to sussex.edu. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. D&H Risk Solutions, Party World and Tri-State Rental of Newton. Eastern Propane, another grounder. This time Vizzini gobbles it up again. And Vizzini's got her number today. 2 nice plays at third base for the first out at the top of the 7th. And, of course, we want to thank George Moorville of Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, Newton Sparta Road. Big reason why these games are on as a live stream is the help that George has given us. George does an outstanding job as our color commentator on the boys lacrosse games of the week. And a big shout out to George. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Megan Giusti will step in for the Patriots. And that's ball 1. Giusti 0 for 2, strikeout, and a grounder to second. Looking ahead for Vernon in the bottom of the 7th, 8-9-1 coming up for the Vikings. Fouled away. Struble, Lancelotti, and Schofield. Lancelotti, one of the few hitters that have gotten a hit today. One of the 3 hits Vernon's gotten off of Alexa Lacatania. Victoria Graffone now ahead in the count to Giusti. She gets the corner there, strike 2. Coming into this frame, Graffone, 11 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk. That'll drift outside. Graffone deals, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Graffone, number 12 on the day. She had 17 yesterday in the win over Belvedere to get here. And she averages well over double digits. Coming into the game, 177 strikeouts. That'll give her 189 on the season. And we're basically just at the halfway point. Closing on 200 strikeouts for the year. This will bring up Renee Brenninger. She is 1 for 2. She struck out and singled to left. She got to third base in the top of the fifth. She was left stranded when Griffon came up with back-to-back strikeouts with her standing on third. So each team have had their chances, had runners in scoring position, just unable to come up with a big hit. Brenninger with a little number. Griffon gets to it and gets her for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Patriots in the top of the seventh. So through 6.5 here in the HWS semifinals, live streaming on the Mugs Media YouTube page, we have no score between Vernon and Lenape Valley. We'll be back with the bottom of the seventh right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School. We're about to start the seventh inning of the HWS semifinals. Vernon Lenape Valley, no score. Live streaming on the Mugs Media YouTube page. Thanks for joining us. Vernon 8-9-1. Nicole Struble will lead things off for the Vikings. Looking for a walk-off win to get to that county final for the first time. Struble 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. It'll be Nicole Struble, Melissa Lancelotti, who had a hit, and then the top of the order with Kaylin Schofeld. Tori Griffon threw 7 complete for Vernon, swing and a miss. 12 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk. And coming into this frame, Alexia Lakatena, 12 Ks, 3 hits, 1 walk. So down to the bottom of the 7th. 1 run, and Vernon will go to the county finals, the HWS finals, for the first time ever. If not, we're going to go to extra innings. Struble with the strike right over, and that'll give her 13 on the game. That'll bring up Lancelotti, as we said, 1 for 2, a strikeout, and a single to left field. Strike 1 in there for Lakatena. We figured it would be a pitcher's duel and has not disappointed. Both of these pitchers have been outstanding, not giving up anything. And when the other team was able to threaten, they were able to get out of the jams with big strikeouts. Lakatena ready to deal. outside. And Vernon's had their chances 4 out of the 6 innings. They've had the leadoff batter on and unable to get them home. Grounder to deep short. Lyons with the throw. Nicely done by Lyons. Second out of the inning. And Sierra Lyons backing up the third baseman with the good gun there. Gets to the Canfield and squeezes it. Second out of the inning. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, no score. Kalen Schofeld is up for the Vikings. Strike on the outside corner. Both of these pitchers showing no signs of fatigue either. Both of them working the corners and doing a nice job. Both of them working well. Lacatania with Sophie Ruggieri and Grafone with Gianna Valsoni. Puts it down. Lacatania and safe. Good hustle by Schofield as she legs out the infield single. So that'll bring up Natalie Alhide. As the umpires are going to talk to each other for a moment. And this could be a huge call. We'll see what the umpires are discussing. Bill Moore and Kerry Ludeking each staring at the umpires waiting for this call. And there was an appeal and the umpire said she was safe. So Bill Moore looking for appeal at the plate at first. So Kaylin Schofield will get on with 2 outs. That'll bring up Natalie Alhide. She is 0 for 3, but the one was that ball that dropped in between the right fielder and the center fielder, which normally would have been a hit, but Lenape Valley was able to get the runner at second. Big cut on the first pitch, strike 1. So we'll see if Coach Ludeking puts Schofield, in motion with 2 outs. Nice pitch there by Alexia Lacatania. So Alhide in an 0-2 hole right here. Just outside. Lacatania with 13 Ks already in this game and only allowed 4 hits. Time called. Alhide will step out. Fouled back. So 1 run by the Vikings and we go home. 1 out and 1 more out by the Lenape Valley Patriots. We go to extra innings, which has been a fantastic pitcher's duel today. Grounder knocked down by Lacatania. She turns and fires and gets the out. Nice play by the freshman. So 7 in the books. We have extra innings coming our way. We're tied at 0. Vernon and Lenape Valley will be back with the top of the 8th. The HWS semifinals live streaming here on Muggs Media's YouTube page right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back for the top of the extra innings here in the HWS semifinals. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary, live streaming on the Mugs Media YouTube page. And leading off this frame for the Patriots will be Meg Canfield. 7-8-9 in the order for Victoria Grafone, pitcher from Vernon. Through 7 innings, 12 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk for the sophomore superstar pitcher. Nice play by Alexia Lacatena to end the bottom of the 7th, a comebacker. A swing and a miss. Lacatena, 13 Ks, 4 hits, 1 walk. So we figured coming in on paper, this game had extra innings written all over it. And that's a strike on the corner. Again, want to thank Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94. Stop by after today's game, get a delicious ice cream treat, and then hit the batting cages at the Vernon batting cages. Tell the owner, Al, that you saw it here on Mugs Media. And strike 3, so Grafone starts the 8th with a K, her 13th. Also, Trax Deli. Stop by tomorrow morning on your way to work or way to school. Get a delicious breakfast sandwich. Pick up lunch as well. The Mitchell and Jenke families, big supporters of all Vernon athletics. Check them out on social media for their specials. Sussex County Community College, want to thank them as well as stepping up to the plate, Jess Burlew. The number 8 batter, she squares, takes a strike. Sussex County Community College, start here, go anywhere, sussex.edu. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Eastern Propane, D&H Risk Solutions, Party World and Tri-State Rental of Newton. And she squares around again, strike 2. And a big shout out to George Moorville of Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management, Newton Sparta Road. George, a big reason we're able to get the equipment to do the live streaming, and we want to thank him. And if you want to join those sponsors, please send us an email, info@mugsmedia.com, or contact us through our social media, and we'll come up with a great package for you, like we did for Trax Deli and as well for Vernon Dairy Queen. And keep track of us on social media for upcoming live stream games. It's the future for Mugs Media, and you want to get on board. So 2 strikes to Burlew, and on the square, that'll be strike 2. Excuse me, I thought the other one was a strike. It was not. My bad, folks. On the square, so strike 2 on Burlew. Now she has the 2 strikes on her. She'll foul it away. Again, if you're just joining us, top of the 8th, no score. 2nd seeded Vernon, 6th seeded Lenape Valley. Winner goes to the HWS final May the 12th down at Phillipsburg at 11 a.m. Well, they'll play the winner of North Hunterdon and North Warren. That'll be a great battle. Maggie Swan of North Hunterdon will be nub foul. Great pitcher, lefty pitcher for North Hunterdon. And Jackie Bono, terrific pitcher for North Warren. That game will be Friday down in Annandale. So 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Burlew for Lenape Valley. Grafone, and it's a swing and a miss. 2 outs, 14th K for Grafone, who had 17 yesterday against Belvedere. And it doesn't get easier for the Vikings as they will host State Power Cedar Grove tomorrow. And their terrific pitcher, Mia Fayetta. Fayetta led the Cedar Grove team to the Group 1 state title and into the Tournament of Champions. So this is Jessie Stevenson. She's up for the first time. She replaced Skylar Robinson at third. So Stevenson's first at bat, her first look at Torrey Grafone this afternoon. Big swing, strike. Grafone ready to deal. And she gets the strikeout, so she strikes out the side here in the top of the eighth. As she now has 15 on the game. So we're through 7.5 extra innings here at Vernon Township High School. No score, Lenape Valley and Vernon. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth here on Muggs Media's YouTube page, live streaming right after this. Vernon Dairy Cream, Route 94, right there in the middle of town. Al, the owner's a terrific guy. After the game today, go over there, get some great ice cream, food, and then if you want, we got terrific batting cages. The Vernon batting cages are right behind the Dairy Queen. So a great place to go if you're watching this game. Afterwards, head to the Vernon Dairy Queen.
Trax Deli is now reopened and under new ownership and is proud sponsors of all Vernon Township High School games of the week and highlights. Trax Deli has a great selection of homemade soups, salads, and chili, and great deli sandwiches, including their world-famous Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for daily specials, or call them at 973-764-2700. The Jenke and Mitchell families wish the Vikings all the best of luck. Trax Deli, your hometown deli, located on Vernon Crossing Road.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at Vernon Township High School HWS Semifinals, live streaming on the Muggs Media YouTube page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. This has been a pitcher's duel. Bottom of the eighth for the Vikings. They will go 3-4-5. So the meat and the heart of the order for the Vikings going against outstanding freshman pitcher Alexia Lakitania. Leading off would be Frankie Pataki. And the Rhode Island bound senior will take a strike. The shortstop today, 0 for 3, but reached twice on errors. Fouls it off, goes off her foot. That'll sting a little bit. Again, I want to take this time to thank Vernon Dairy Queen, Route 94 in Vernon, Trax Deli, Vernon Crossing Road, Vernon, Sussex County Community College, Sussex.edu. D&H Risk Solutions, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue in Sussex, Eastern Propane, Tri-State Rental, and Party World in Newton, and George Moorville of Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Solutions. Big reason why these games are live streamed. Thank you, George. Outside, bottom of the seventh was a first inning in 3 where Vernon didn't get their leadoff hitter on, but they did get a hitter on when Schofield got an infield single. So Vernon has left a ton of players on base. There's a grounder. Great play by Stevenson, but she draws her off the bag and she's safe. So Pataki will get the leadoff. That's tough to score that in error, but she did field it, and if she threw it clean, she has Pataki at first. So a very tough E5 for Stevenson because that was a terrific scoop. So that'll bring up Grifone. She can help herself out here. So Pataki gets on for the third time today. The senior finding a way to get on. Grifone 1 for 3. She squares, pulls back, throw down the second in time. Great throw by Ruggieri, but Pataki gets there. So Vernon has a runner in scoring position, a game-winning run at second base with no outs. That was a great shoot by Ruggieri, just Pataki, great speed. And now they'll walk Grifone to get the force. And we'll see who will run for Grifone, Caitlin Berman. But that run doesn't matter, folks. It's the run at second. So Vernon first and second, nobody out. And Olivia Vizzini, who's had some great at-bats today. She has an infield single. She struck out, and she walked a terrific battle. Double-digit pitch at-bat. So Vizzini has the game-winning run at second base and nobody out. Sophomore slugger third baseman. Inside. So the heart of the Vernon order coming through as Pataki reaches on error, and then after the stolen base, Grifone was intentionally walked. Caitlin Berman running for her as a courtesy runner at first. Strike inside. Nice placement there by Lacatania. Lacatania ready to deal. Fouled away. Good cut there by Vizzini. So no outs, runners on first and second, bottom of the eighth, a trip to the HWS Championship on the line. It would be a historic one for Vernon. They've never been in the final before. Vizzini shoots one out to right, and that'll be foul. Victoria Grifone, an 8 innings pitch for Vernon, 15 Ks, 2 hits, 1 walk. Coming into this frame, 13 Ks, 4 hits, 1 walk for Lacatania, but she just picked up her second. So Vizzini waiting for the pitch. She takes the pitch. Vizzini had a great freshman year, power hitter. Right up the middle, off the glove. They get the force at second. Wow, another nice play by the Lenape Valley defense. But with 1 out, Pataki gets the third. And Grifone's runner Berman out at second. So 1 out, runners on first and third for the veteran, Gianna Valsoni. And I don't think there's anyone else Coach Kerry Ludekin would want up in this position than the veteran catcher, 4-year varsity player for the Vikings. But that could have been a nightmare for Lenape Valley. They were able to get that force at second base. The Lenape Valley defense coming up with the plays when they need it. So 1 out, runners on first and third. Pataki on third, she reached on the error. And Vizzini on first, she reached on the fielder's choice. I'll bring up Valsoni with the game-winning run sitting at third base. This is where Coach Ludeking has Bill Moore called a conference. He's going over everything, whether it be a bunt, and they're going to walk Valsoni. So the bases are now loaded with 1 out. Intentional walk, and that'll bring up Olivia Amorosi, with the bags loaded, and 1 out. But they'll have a pinch runner for Valsoni. And again, that'll be Julia Vervat, but the most important run is on third. 1 out, Pataki, Olivia Amorosi. And see if we call a squeeze here possibly. And the squeeze is on, it's popped up. So Coach Little King thinking along the same lines I am. You put it in play, make them field it. You're not most likely going to get a double play unless it's a caught. The pop-up's caught and they get a runner. So you'll have 2 outs and a bases loaded. So again, we'll see if she puts on the squeeze again. Amorosi takes a strike, now 0-2. Now, if you're Sophie Ruggieri, the catcher for Lenape Valley, you got to be careful. You don't want to be lured into throwing back to get Pataki at third. So 2 strikes on Amorosi. Game-winning run at third base. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. Big strikeout for La Catania. So the bags are loaded. 2 outs. And Nicole Struble will step to the plate. Again, even though there's 2 outs, a bunt here would not be out of the question because you still have to field it. And such a tense pressure situation, you're counting on the other team to field it correctly. And a big strike, La Catania is going to have none of that. So Vernon had the bases loaded and 1 out. Now they have the bases loaded, 2 outs. The bunt goes down, and the run scores. Vernon wins the game, 1-0. On a a squeeze bunt by Nicole Struble. Pataki comes around the score, and Vernon is going to the HWS Championship game for the first time in school history. Congratulations to the Vernon Vikings. What a ball game. Nicole Struble with the bunt with 2 outs, and she's able to leg it out. Pataki comes in to score. A great game today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it here on Muggs Media live stream. A great pitcher's duel. Victoria Grafone gets the win with 15 strikeouts and only allowing 2 hits. Alexia Lacatania is the tough luck loser, as these 2 teams will play once again in the Freedom Division and probably might see each other in state. So that'll wrap it up here from Vernon Township High School. Our final score, Vernon 1, Lenape Valley 0. For our cameraman and owner, Tyler Atkins, I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Muggs Media's YouTube page live.